I'm standing in front of the train station here in Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. The train station is the central focus of the town. It's where the tourists come in. They come in from all over. On some weekends there's 4 or 5 trains a day full of people. I'm going to pan around and show you some video of the train station here. I'm approaching the giant piece of coal that sat in this park for years, and ultimately it was memorialized. Let's see here. The train station is a park. During the festivals, the park gets full of vendors and stuff. First responder memorials are quite popular in Pennsylvania. There's lots and lots of volunteer fire departments and firehouses, and the firehouses have put on various events such as dinners and craft shows and stuff like that. This is a view of the train station in this direction. Over at the Hoover Mercantile Building, there's a model train display set up over there. Come over there and see if a little closer look at that. Well, as it turns out, they're looking for about $4 for an adult to go up there and look at it. But I saw it on the news, free. It was very nice display, actually. Apparently it's very old. It's quite popular here. It's going to be here till January 15th. It's really a beautiful day today. Down here at the train station, this is, on this side of Jim Thorpe, is one of the sunniest sides there is. We're on the western side of Jim Thorpe. Across the Lehigh River over there, I can't remember which river it is the east Jim Thorpe. This used to be Mock Chunk, and it was actually 2 towns. There was West Mock Chunk and East Mock Chunk, and apparently people from one side didn't speak to anybody from the other side, and then in the 1950s, when it was renamed Jim Thorpe, The whole town's sort of united. There's a bridge that goes over the river, so but that is the sunny side over there, as you'll see. Or at least what you'll see is that this is not the sunny side of town. Over here is where you buy the tickets to the over here is where you can buy tickets for the train ride. I believe they have a scenic railroad. It goes a few miles out, goes a few miles back. Like sitting on an old train car and going through the same thing you drive on. You know, it might be worth it. But yeah, it's a little tourist attraction. Over here you can see the souvenir stand. Back in the day, my two daughters, we had been here. Stick their faces up there. Look like train engineers. But as you can see, it's definitely sunny. The sun is right behind me. As you can see, the old courthouse, the clock tower, stands right over there, right in the center of town. The clock tower has a carillon that plays various patriotic themes, all the armed forces themes, God Bless America, and so on. A few Christmas carols at Christmas time, and during daylight hours from about 8 in the morning till about 8, 9 o'clock at night, it chimes every hour on the hour to indicate the time. It's a really nice courthouse. It's really old. I have some memories in there that are not what I would refer to as fond memories. So we're not going to go into the courthouse today. I'm going to go ahead and just pan on around here so you can see we're actually in the parking lot. A few years ago, several years ago, the parking became such a problem in this town that they actually had to open up this whole parking lot here for the tourists. If you live here, you can tell them that you're going to be going fishing right over here in the Lehigh River. You can see the river is just below the guardrail. There's whitewater rafting there in the summertime. It's a nice place just to sit and meditate and contemplate life in general. You can go fishing if you have the proper fishing license. I think if you tell them that you live here and you're going to go fishing, you can park here for free. Otherwise, it costs about $5. Well, right down here, there's a nice little walkway. You can just walk right on down here. Pretty nice. Nice view. Beautiful river. You're in the trees. It's like, there's the town, here's the river. It's like night and day. Sit down, smoke a cigarette or whatever. There's some fishing. I used to like to drink beer, but I don't do that no more. But it is legal to come up here and drink beer. We're going to go down there a little ways and take a close look at the river. Yeah, this is the kind of areas I like. All the shops are straight up that direction, and we're fixing to take a walk and go up there in a minute. But right now, I think I'm going to sit here and enjoy the peace and tranquility of the river. Just contemplate life for a minute. Hey! I believe there's railroad tracks on the other side of the river too. That's used more for the real freight trains. Yep, really nice day today. Well, it's chiming on here about 2 o'clock. Well, let's walk up Broadway. That's where all the tourists head once they get into town here. Well, we're going to start up Broadway. the northeast corner of Pennsylvania. The other way it heads southwest. Over here is more of the summertime attraction. Pocono whitewater. Rent a kayak, go kayaking down the river. At Lehigh River at one time they used to float coal all the way down to Allentown from up here. Well, before we cross Broadway, might as well take some video. One of the other big attractions around here, right up there, is the Asa Packer Mansion. I don't know if you can see it real well, but that gray memorial with the soldier on top, that's I believe that's a war memorial of some sort. And there's another mansion. Right up yonder there. Yeah, this here's I believe it's a Civil War memorial. Well, it turns out that this memorial is not just about the Civil War, but also about World War II. Here we have a copy of the World War II honor roll. As you can see from the surrounding armed services plaque that veterans are well regarded in Pennsylvania, well respected. Here we have Molly Maguire's. It's a bar and a restaurant. Used to be called the Hotel Switzerland way back. Get a good steak dinner in there. Here's a little bit closer view of Broadway heading west. As I pointed out before, there's the Lehigh Navigation Coal Building, courthouse, clock tower. It's a pretty busy place. This here is, looks like it's Nature's Trail. There's several shops open and closed. There's some that are pretty well established, been here for years. Like the Treasure Shop over here, it's been there for a long time. Over here we have the Broadway house. It's a bed and breakfast. It used to be the Inn of Jim Thorpe. It's where the original Molly Maguire's was. The jail where they hung the Molly Maguire's is actually right up the road here. A little bit of important Irish history. Over here we have the mock chunk 5 and dime. It's probably been there forever. See these old row houses go back quite a few years. Over here we have the Mock Chunk General Emporium. Some pretty interesting things in there to look at. Here's the old Molly Maguire's. One guy owns just about all these buildings right on this side of the road. He owns the inn of Jim Thorpe, the old Molly Maguire's, the new Molly Maguire's over here. Over here we have Sound Check Records, little record shop. And then we got Shabby Foo Foo. All things pretty. Definitely not the kind of stuff you're going to find at Walmart. This Bear Appetite, it's a new place. If I get some money, I should go in there and get some of their sandwiches and stuff. I heard their food's pretty good. Yeah, you can see we got people here from Delaware, New Jersey. Over here we have the gem shop. They're quite proud of their collection of jewelry in there. I don't know where the parking police are, but the owner of this vehicle, he's been parked here for quite some time, and as you can see, he didn't pay his quarter.